In this video, I'm going to be ranking all of the new creatures coming to Ark Survival Ascended. So there are 6 creatures in total that are going to be added, and there's going to be some announced in the future. And I actually already had this video scheduled and released, but the thing is I had to delete it because they announced the Oasis Sword, so I had to add this to the list. And it's going to make for an interesting ranking because now there's 6 of them, so I hope you guys do enjoy. And number 6 and in last place is going to be the Gigant Raptor. Now I don't dislike this creature, I just think it's the least exciting out of all of these. Basically it has to do with hatching eggs and raising babies. I like the size of it though, this giant bird that on land it can run around. I think it'll be a cool idea, and it's going to come out for the center, but I think it'll be pretty cool. But I'm going to keep it at number 6. And number 5 is the Fastlow Sues. This is one of these creatures coming to Scorched Earth, and this one does seem pretty cool. I do like the idea of it. Basically this giant creature that swims around in the sands that you can actually tame and swim around in the sands in, and it looks like you can sink stuff with it inside of the sand. And in order to tame it, you gotta blow it out with rockets. So it all seems pretty cool. I don't know how much I would end up using it though, which is why I'm gonna have it at number 5 under these other creatures. But I do think it's still a pretty cool idea, and it could end up being really good and really strong. So we'll have to see when it comes out. And number 4 is the Shastasaurus. Now normally I wouldn't be that excited for a new water creature, mainly because the water in Ark isn't that exciting and adding one new creature isn't going to fix it, but this is a really cool idea. It's basically a massive whale looking thing that has a saddle you can build inside of. So it's like a submarine basically, and you can build inside the saddle. I think that's going to be a really dope idea, and I can't wait to mess around with it. The thing is, we don't know when it's coming out because originally it was going to come out for the center, but now we don't know what map it's coming out for, so we'll just have to wait and see on that one. And number 3 is the Wiing. This is going to be a pretty cool one, and it comes out on Aberration. It's basically going to be a really good travel mount that can glide around and go up on walls. And it's going to be great for Aberration because, of course, there's no flyers. So it'll be like the tame you get before a Rock Drake. And I know a lot of people don't like that because they say that it makes getting a Rock Drake easier. We'll have to see how it does actually help in-game, because it could end up not being that useful, but it could also end up taking that place. We'll just have to see, but I think it's going to be a really fun creature to play around with, especially on Aberration, the whole terrain area. It's going to be really fun to ride this thing around, hopefully. And number 2, we have the Dreadnought. This one is coming out on Extinction, and honestly, I'm very excited for it, obviously, because I have a number 2. But I've always wanted them to add more sauropods to the game, because they only have 3 or 4. They got the Titanosaur, the Diplo, and the Bronto. Titanosaur is super in-game. Bronto is kind of useful. The Diplo is completely useless. And then they added the new Margosaurus, which is pretty cool. But they still don't have that many sauropods. So I'm glad they're finally adding some more sauropods to the game. And this one looks absolutely dope. It's massive. It's going to be really fun, and I can't wait to see it roaming around on Extinction. It's going to be cool. But coming in at number 1 is the newly announced Oasis Sword. This just seems like an awesome creature. It's basically this massive, giant behemoth roaming around. It's going to be floating around on the map. It's going to look, I'm not sure, are they just going to be floating around on Scorched Earth? I don't know yet. The only bad thing about this creature is that it's behind a paid pack, so you have to pay for the Frontier pack, and we don't know how much that costs yet. Hopefully it's not too much, but yeah, this is going to have to pay in order to use this creature. But it looks like it's going to be worth it, because it's got a dope system. Basically it's got the whole back area where you can build on top of it, and it's like a little oasis, and it's going to keep you safe from the elements of Scorched Earth, like the sandstorms and the heat strokes and all that. All those you can basically keep safe from on its back. But that's going to be it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe. Make sure to comment which creature you're most excited for. I'd love to hear it. But thanks for watching, and bye.